So talk about the community.
The community. Oh my gosh, I'm on the Treasure Coast. There's treasure on the Treasure Coast. The community is treasure, and that's what it's all about. That's what One Piece is all about. You know that because you're in current time now with me.
I need to watch that last episode. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Sunday's episode. I heard.
So good.
I don't doubt it.
God, oh my God.
I ended up watching the Dune movie instead. Yeah, while editing. I'm working on getting better at editing. So
Sabaody, guys. The crew has had to go Sabaody for a hot minute. It hasn't been 2 years, but it has been 2 years that I have been down a One Piece rabbit hole, and I have been buying, selling, trading, playing, streaming, YouTubing. We've been learning editing together. We've been doing all kinds of things, streaming games, playing, having so much fun, and now it's time to take One Piece to the next level. So welcome back to One Piece of me, everybody. Mr. Almond Pistachio, thank you very much for being here, you little nut.
I love being here. I love this new environment. We also got the ghost himself.
Behind the scenes, of course, with us, Mr. Devin Merchant from Ghost on the Aux. Make sure you follow all of us because we have really exciting news. We are taking One Piece of me, One Piece of us, to the next level. It is a new studio, it is a new day, and it is time to make a new story and a new chapter in this story. And I am rewriting the pages minute by minute. I'm putting my best foot forward, always keeping on moving forward. And in that light and in that essence, it's all about freedom and free will and the freedom to have an imagination that is bigger than life, bigger than me, bigger than everything. It's all about the community. And even though it's really big, it's really, really small. It's a simple message. Love one another. And I don't know why, but through this process of moving the studio and deciding whether I wanted to have a storefront or not in the trading card business, wanting to keep on streaming online, not really knowing what I wanted to do, but did know what I wanted to do all along. It was just a soul searching that I felt. I kept coming back to Atama with the apple. And that made me think about feeding the poor. That made me think about feeding the hungry, housing the poor, doing something with the community. There's so much treasure on the Treasure Coast, from the people to the music and the artists that I'm very passionate about, that I'm passionate for. All of the people are the reason why I keep on doing what I'm doing and keep on going through the struggle. As you guys have now watched in a very short period of time, and you don't know my whole backstory, but I've gone from rags to riches to rags to riches, to rags, to riches, to rags, but not really to rags, because wealth, fame, and power have different meanings to different people. And of course, that always is in stages and evolutions and gears of our lives. So I feel very giddy, like year 5. Ah, oh my God, I'm so excited, I can't even believe it, oh my God.
That was a bar.
I've been
Giddy.
looking for something and I found it.
Feeling alive, pretty giddy, like year 5. She hit a good bar there.
Well, there is still
That was a nice
there is still a lyricist in there. So it is all about the people. It is about music, and it is about One Piece. One piece of this, one piece of that, one piece of me, one piece of you, one piece of you, one piece of us, one piece of them, one piece of everybody. The shipping stuff for the whatnot, for the One Piece keepers. Oh, the card table. Whoa, damn! I'm making new stuff in the card table. Okay.
We got new stuff on the card table coming.
I got the card table's getting set up. The card table is back. The double mat is back. My Nico Robin and my Nami. Eee! Who's going first?
I don't know.
2, 5, 3, 3. Well, that's a 13. So
Because I can't reach the cabinets, but this is where the One Piece stock is going to be. This is where the sets will be. We're still gonna make music. Bring!
I didn't even know that did that this whole time.
We're still gonna make music. And there's my crew. There's my crew. My crew is me, Devin, Almond, Mr. Joseph, Jimmy, Josh. Where's the rest of you guys? We'll do this.
We'll find them.
You'll find them.
They'll find us.
Ooh. So when I see a room like this, I think, ooh, blank slate. This is going to have some One Piece things in it, I am sure. Some collectibles will line these shelves. And I am sure some sets will be inside of here, and shipping, and labels, and all kinds of fun stuff. Merch! One Piece merch!
This place is gorgeous. I love it. It's so cute, so tiny. I love this place.
So when I'm getting ready to go on, I can just be like, okay, all right, cool, ready, I'm ready. And you know, I always have to like know where my keys are, know where my phone is, know where my glasses are. Have I gone to the bathroom? Where is my snack? I don't know, but those are all the things that happen when I'm about to stream. And then I have to pace for a few minutes before I sit down. And then I have to look in the mirror and make sure that I'm okay and I'm like film ready. Sometimes I go organic, so don't judge, but I don't know.
We don't know.
This is hanging in the studio. I am the narrator. My life, my dreams, my story. You are the narrator of your life, your dreams, your story. Make sure it's beautiful. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to One Piece of Me. My name is Nicole D'Agostino. I am the narrator. My life, my dreams, my story. And what I want to know today is, what has the One Piece show done to inspire you? That is the big, big question. I'm in current time on the anime. I'm watching so many people jump in on getting in to watch it. That's how I started. I went down a rabbit hole with loving the show so much. I started playing the game. You guys know I just love the cards, love everything about the One Piece world, but most of all, I love the story. You're going to hear some cars in the background right now while we're doing this filming, because this is the beginning of an incredibly inspired idea to create something really special in my hometown on the Treasure Coast. There's so much treasure here. So over the last, I want to say probably almost 5, 6, 7, they just keep going by, years. There have been multiple things that have happened to me in my life in the entertainment space. And so this is a brand new project, a brand new way for me to create a new part of this story. And I want you guys to join me and come along, and I'll explain what's happening. I've downsized. I've downsized a lot of things in my headspace, in my immediate space with my home. I've relocated and come to a space on the Treasure Coast that we are now referring to as the Peace House. It is called One Piece Planet, and it is a return to Eden. We are going to do some very special things here at the house, here on the property, and I can't wait to introduce you guys to the new ideas that I have. So there's been some glitches and glips and glups with the lease and with the renting of the property, and I want to walk you guys through this because this really is the making of One Piece Planet. And as you guys know, One Piece Planet in the One Piece world is the world building, the creation, the imagination come to life. What was thought to be legendary is now real, and I think all of the One Piece fans can agree that it does inspire and have so much wisdom and depth to it, that this is what it has done for me, something that I can do to give back to the community. So downsizing to a smaller space has been a challenge. I signed a lease on July 1st, and as you guys know, July is my birthday month, so happy birthday to me. I love it here in this new space. It is a very, very small space, but the property is amazing, and I can't wait to do special things with it because it is zoned for both residential and commercial. And that's the part I really, really want to focus on, is the commercial part of it, the part where I can do something special to bring something in and to give back to the community. So that's part of the One Piece Planet world, part of the return to Eden, that part of life where you want to take that space, slow things down, really create something special, not only for yourself, but all of the people all around you. And the only place to start with that is with a smile on your face, putting your best foot forward, happiness and love in your heart, and generosity. And now that there's this freedom that has come with letting go of so many things that have taken place over the last couple of years, and just starting this new, amazing creation. I can't wait to introduce you guys to One Piece Planet, the Return to Eden, all of the fun and games and music and people and all of the special things that we're about to do. So day 1, sign the lease, paid the deposit, started to move in. Yay! Day 2, brought some more stuff into the place, started to move things out of storage units and other places where everything was just scattered from the other studio to somebody else's house, and it was just all over the place. So now we're zoning in on just this one space. Day 3, we found out that there are drywall termites on the property. Eek! Gross! But we are still going to keep on moving forward. They have come out to take measurements, diagnose the issue. They are going to take care of the problem. That will be happening hopefully soon. I do have a date for it. Day 4 of July was a holiday. Happy Independence Day to you guys. Happy 4th of July. What an incredible way to liberate yourself. And I hope that this truly inspires all of you as well, to find that moment and that thing that really inspires you and makes you feel liberated. So it was a wonderful holiday here. The weekend went by. Monday came and it was back to the drawing board because we are creating something special. One Piece Planet had some other little ticks and talks that had to be worked out. Plumbing, electrical, moving some things in, moving some things out, just reorganizing and sorting through so many things. So again, it's going to be a place of generosity and of community, and I can't wait to get started. We're going to take you a little bit around the property, Devin and I, not to be too specific or give you too much of a view, but I do want to do some previews and a before and after video for what's going to take place and happen. I'm right now moving more things into the studio. Devin, Amon, myself, Joseph, other members of the crew are traveling around to all the different places, playing the games, going to the tournaments. Regionals is coming. OP12 is on its way in English. I have so many things to nerd out about. I can't even stand it. I'm so excited. So here we go, guys. Welcome to One Piece Planet. Return to Eden. Hi everyone, welcome to One Piece Planet. Of course, the return to Eden and the imagination does run wild. So, welcome, and of course this is a place where we are here to inspire with the great Monkey D. Luffy. So if you are driving by a little heaven on the 707, there you go. We've already got Monkey D in the window ready to go. And there's a pineapple on the door, of course, which does stand for hospitality. So again, this is kind of like a little mini terra firmata for me because I'm going to create great things here. And there's lots of driveway, lots of space. There's a huge area here, and that's the 707 that you see there. Lots of fun things going on, and it is a very, very beautiful day. It does start to get a little rainy here in the summertime, so it's the beach life. Let's go. It's definitely enough space to set up lots of wonderful things here. And I think one of the things that One Piece Planet's going to be able to do is we're going to have the film crew here set up some tables and chairs, run a big screen here, and let's start to play the anime of One Piece and see if anybody in the neighborhood, if it catches their eye, if they're interested in coming over. It might be an invite only. Maybe I'll throw a party here and invite all my friends and family to just come on over, tables and chairs, and experience the One Piece anime and fall in love with it like I have, or at least have a date night out and hang out, drinks, company, One Piece in the background. How can you go wrong? A great big space here to create my own Eden. So landscapers, flowers, all my friends and family are going to come together, and we're going to create some really beautiful and peaceful moments in this very, very blank slate of a backyard. One of the things that I love to do when I see a blank room or a blank space is design it, to create it, to have a vision and make it come to life. So this is it. There's going to be a lot of really great fun moments that happen here. Special memories will be made here over the next year. And we're going to continue to film it because it really is one piece of all of us. And as you can see, Eden has already started to take shape and place because, of course, flowers and plants and life and growth and good wishes and well-being and, of course, all the things that Mother Nature has given to us are what I really want to also help promote here. I love being a mother, and I love being a mother of many. So not only do I have children of my own, I also have a very large friend network, a very large family network, and I do very much feel like a mother of many. So this is the space. This is the carport space of this property. And because of the zoning for it being commercial, there's a great many things that I can do here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to give up the wheel. I'm going to give it up and give away everything I got. We're going to put things up for sale here. It's going to be called Treasures, and it'll be thrifty treasures. I'm going to give back these treasures that I have accumulated over more than now 53 years, and I'm going to give it back really cheap. I'm going to roll back prices before Goodwill, before Walmart, before all of the thrift stores and stuff like that, before there was really big overhead. And I know that a lot of people are selling things on Facebook Marketplace and online, and of course I have an online trading card business, but we've put it on hold for the summer and we're on vacation to create something special here. So what I see happening is some curtains going up, of course, and closing it off so that nobody really sees what's going to go on first. I have some amazing friends that are artists in the community, and we're going to come together and they're all going to bring me one piece of their art to display here so that it will be for sale, and you guys can get to know me and the artists in the community. And whatever we bring in, we're going to always give back out to the community as well. Hold on. Something blew in my mouth. Might have been a bug. Whatever. Anyway, we're getting buggy with it all damn day here at the Peace House. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the more things that we can come together and put together, and the more one pieces we can sell from here, and more artists we can expose and promote, the more the community can grow. And if I can grow and the space can grow, then we can grow a little side money and a little side gig where we can put together food gift cards, gas gift cards. I want to actually focus on those two things first. There'll be plenty of other little knickknacks and clothes and things that will go up for sale here in this space, and I think it'll be really pretty and really cool when I decorate and do my zhuzhing here, is the word that I use, and I get to be creative. I'm sure I'll have all kinds of paintings and bric-a-brac and knickknacks and statues and valuables and antiques, things that are very marine-like and water, and there'll be trading cards and one piece, and there'll be a kids table, and there'll be lots of fun things on the property that I think that the community will come together. Like I said, it's going to get out of here for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and we may even stop there just to get rid of all of it and give it back to the community. So I'm giving up everything, kind of like reverse. Rags to riches, to rags, to riches, to rags, to riches, to rags, but feeling pretty rich and feeling pretty happy on top of the world. I think I feel super light, which is a really good feeling, and I guess that is what liberation and freedom do feel like. So we do have a couple of things, like I said, that we're going to do here in this space, and it's just another piece of the property that's going to lead you to the return to Eden, and this is going to be all flowers and trees, and we'll put some pineapples out here too. What do you guys think about maybe selling some pineapples from the side of the road, or maybe just giving out a pineapple with everybody who makes a purchase? Bountiful blessings for your berries. Or maybe I can make a really awesome, delicious pineapple salsa that will jar up, and we'll do something fabulous with that. I don't know. I keep on having idea after idea. But anyway, welcome, guys, to a little bit of the behind the scenes before. And welcome to this adventure on this journey. Guys, thanks for coming along. One peace, one love, one peace. So I thought something really cool when you first come into the studio would be to kind of come over here, and of course, so that the narrator does not forget her keys or lose them anywhere, Devin has bought me this one piece. You know what it's called again. And I have been using it for months, and it has saved my life. Thank you, Navigator. So the keys, there we go. We have the space. I thought this was really cool. It was a treasure I collected a long time ago from a yard sale, probably only $1. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. And I love this, so I put this right here at the front door. Another piece that I actually bid on at a charity. I was at a charity, which I love, of course, philanthropy, and I won this. It's from a cartoon, Haggard, the Horrible, which was in the the Sunday comics. I thought it was cool. What is the key to happiness? Abstinence, poverty, fasting, and celibacy. Is there someone else up there I could talk to? No, there isn't. But again, I wanted to just put some things around here that everybody, when they come to the studio, can feel at home, can feel all the love, can feel all the energy of a very peaceful planet. So besides that, we have, this was given to me by a family friend. Love is all we need. It was a year where we were theming things for the holidays all around love, and so that was a part of it as well. I am in the music business. I have some really great pieces here. This is a glockenspiel. It was gotten at an auction. It does work. I just don't know where the mallet is right now. I collected some really cool things from my grandfather's house from way long ago. I thought these swords were real all my life because he had a whole bunch of them hanging on the wall. He was a hunter, not a hunter ex-hunter. He was a hunter in upstate New York, though, and he's like, you know, he had every head of things on the wall, and then like a whole thing of like bows and arrows and hunting knives and everything. So when I would go over there as a child, he would have all that stuff. And so when he passed away, just as a piece of memory here for him, because we were close, so that's there for nostalgic reasons. But I also wanted to, of course, pay homage to the person who introduced me to One Piece. Such a great and talented and genius of a man who used to put this Rubik's Cube together in front of me in like 2.5.1 seconds. I don't know if that's actually the time, but I wanted to put this here because it's always fun when people come over to the couch to sit down and have something to fidget with, right? And he is a drummer, and I collected this drumstick from the Hard Rock many years ago, and I thought it was cool. You know, it's got the Orlando and it's got the rock and roll and, you know, the Hard Rock flag on it. And I also have this stack of children's books because, as you guys know, the imagination, when it is longing to create that fantastical moment and that fantastical space in your mind, I do have a love of children's books and children's treasures. And so I actually have here in the stack something I used to read all the time. I used to love it so much, is Calvin and Hobbes. There's Treasure Everywhere, one of my favorite little books of Calvin with Hobbes, you know. And of course the One Piece collectible there as well. Who's going to be on the couch next? We don't know. We'd love to get Jimmy. We're going to have some special guests, but the couch with this cool nautical pillow that I found at a thrift store. So always giving back. It was for a community church, so I do love to do that philanthropy as well. This is a very cool and unique piece. Everybody always thinks because I'm in the music business that this is real. It is not. This is for green room purposes, guys. It's a wine rack. What? Yep. It's going to hold bottles of wine and champagne for all the celebrations we're going to have. And there's my wine glasses. So lots of fun with that. Also, another really great thing is the artists that I love so much. This is made by Styx. And what's really cool about this piece is I was always a fan. I've had it for years. It says, enjoy, make the time sweet. Life is an adventure. Go out into the world and explore. And it says more stuff on the back, and it says more stuff inside. I've got my cards, I've got my shipping stuff in there right now, just stored. So again, this is all just taking shape. Lots of stock and offices stuff and things like that in the other rooms here in the studio. But again, this is all about the treasures. One piece of me is just kind of going over a few things that I've got displayed here. And this is a fortune that I actually wound up getting while we were all together one night when we were having Chinese food. And it says, "You'll be the captain of your own ship." And I put it on this diamond that was given to me by my mom as a gift one year. And I thought that is perfect. And these are just little treasures that I have collected along the way. These are One Piece cards. One Piece cards and some prizes for the wheel that are also in there for when we resume Whatnot and the wheel and everything, and some more treasures and just some fun stuff. We are going to be doing a sale of different treasures, and so I've cleaned out a lot of stuff from storage units. People have been dropping stuff off to me. I've recycled a lot of things from family and friends that they didn't want. It's here, it's everywhere. We're going to be giving it out to the people. We're only charging one piece, $1. Just come and get it. And we have this awesome green room area. And you guys know that we love to eat and drink and be merry. So a little cramped right now because my bike. I like to be on my bike too, out in the community. get some fresh air and some exercise. So green room has a sink. We have our own refrigerator, freezer. We have an oven. We have a microwave. I've put in all kinds of stuff, paper goods and extra dish sets that were, just extra. I mean, my gosh, you collect so many things over a lifetime. And so you just have so many extra things that I was literally able to have like 2 and 3 and 4 of things sometimes when I was like, then all right, like let's just sell that. So Almond, we're just going to be putting all that stuff out with the treasures. My poster is up on the refrigerator. We do have, again, a message, and that message is love. This is a very cool piece of art. It was made in New Orleans by an artist. I was there visiting a few years ago to scout a talent by the name of Isabella Lambertson, and a friend took me in there, and when she saw this, she had it brought and delivered to my house because I was like, this is beautiful. A lot of times you can have a lot, which is, the costume jewelry and everything there, and some pieces can get lost and some pieces can be broken. But the thing about broken treasure is that it can still come together and make something really so beautiful, and of course still give off sometimes an even more powerful message. This is something her and I agreed many years ago when I went into the music business, that this would be the driving force of my story. And it has been the driving force of my story, because my story actually didn't just start a couple years ago. It started the moment I was born and started dreaming that I would have many, many, many children one day, and that I would be the greatest mom in the entire world. That was the dream. So, love. One piece, one love.
One piece, one love.
See you guys soon.
I pressed my button.
All right, you want to put your shoes back on and take a walk?
We're going to take a walk outside, guys. We're going to show you the One Piece Planet place.
You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? So here we are on July 27th. We've been doing the making of One Piece Planet here in Rio/Jensen Beach, Florida. It is the Treasure Coast where there is so much treasure, and we have been doing these videos so that you can follow along. There's been a lot that's been going on. You guys have seen up until this point, but there's been some movement over this last week and this weekend because the dreams are becoming realities. So only legendary until you prove it's real. On Monday of this past week, I met with Pete Koza, who did go over the signage for our new space, and it is going to say One Piece Planet with the logo and everything. We're adding the word planet. It's going to be 3D. It's going to be amazing. We've been doing some really great things. A second sign is going to be made that's going to say Return to Eden, also inspired by the person who introduced me to One Piece. He wrote a book about Edenic memory, and I thought it was really great, and I thought this would be a very special thing that I could do for the community, and this is what we're doing. This first weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I set up a garage sale with lots of treasures. We did really well Friday, really well Saturday. I met the neighbors, I met lots of people here in the community. They were able to find the one piece that they were missing from my collection of treasures over the years, and collections of other people's treasures who've been given to me, donated to me, in order to raise money, in order to give it back out to the community.
I got a quick question.
Quick question.
Can I climb this tree?
Yes, I believe you can.
All right.
That's a pole, sir.
Nah, this is a tree.
Will you be able to take your shot from there?
Oh, my sniper shot?
Your sniper shot is up. Boom. All right. Because, we've got a world government flag
that we gotta shoot
that we got to shoot down. So here's what we're doing. We are setting things up. It's going to take more shape, but I wanted to trial run it this weekend, and it went really well. Everything starting at like $1. Some things I've even given out bountiful blessings for berries for free. All kinds of things from bric-a-brac to clothes that have been donated to me, shoes, kids' shoes, crutches, for the physically needy in the community. Holiday treasures, old toys, old tools was being looked for. I don't have any of those right now. Jewelry, scrapbooking stuff, just all kinds of little treasures that I've put together. Some oldies but goodies. These I know are very, very still truly loved by a lot of people, and I have seen them for sale for about $1 a piece, but I'm selling them for $4 for $1. And I also have things on this shelf.
We got the T-Swizzle.
I've also got this shelf here. Everything is $1 to $5. Nothing is really more. Every once in a while, there's something that will be 10. And again, it's all going back out into the community. So this space, this place, One Piece Planet is taking shape. And that is the progress we have made. Like I said, I've sat here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, met the community, heard them, loved them, they loved me. They were so happy I was here. They were hoping it would turn into a retail space because it's zoned for commercial and residential. So I'll be back and forth, in and out. We're gonna do so many great things with this home slash studio slash amazing piece of property here on the planet that we get to create whatever we want. So I've got a couple things that will stay. I do love the curtain, that's going to stay. The boat is a collectible of mine, that's going to stay. But I do have some additional things, clothes and things that have been donated, paintings, and some other rare pieces of art. But the really cool thing that I was very happy to do this week as well, progress, is swing on over to the other side of the house, because it's not just this piece, this one piece. We've got another one piece on the other side, and hanging my Jolly Roger.
Don't climb trees, guys.
I hung my Jolly Roger for everyone to see. They said fly your flag, right? I also met with the artist who's going to be fixing the flowers, doing all of that kind of things. He's also going to be making me some murals on the property. There is going to be a great big sun that's going to be painted here. I do have my Jolly Roger. Yee, love it. And it went up so easy and well too. I was like, it was made for you. And I didn't have an extra tie, but it was blowing in the wind. And I was like, yes. Exactly as it would be on the ship.
Beautiful.
This is the return to Eden. It has such a great space for me to create in, and the grass is coming in a lot greener. I've been watering it, keeping things alive. I imagine lights, I imagine flowers, I imagine educational things here. I imagine it to be a space where people will want to come and take tours and see what's going on. I was inspired by a place in Wisconsin that I took a trip to. It was called Bookworm Gardens. And when I went there, it took children's books and it brought them to life. Local artists had come from all over and made beautiful pieces that matched the storybooks. There are a lot of children in nurseries and preschools in this area. How great would it be for the community to be able to have a place and a space where the children can come, take the field trip, go through the garden, be educated on everything here in the garden from the plants, have a little space where they can have a picnic lunch with their teachers, and then it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood for all of them as well. So this is going to take more shape just for month one, but I did do something really fun and creative with my raised beds, so come on over here. I love throwing tea parties, wrote a song called Tea Time, love collecting teacups, and all kinds of Mad Hatter type things because, you know, Alice, Wonderland, Mad Hatter, living in Wonderland. And I thought it would be really cool and creative if instead of putting these particular treasures out for sale, if I actually included them into the garden. So that's what I've done. Some of them are upside down, some of them are backwards, some of them are broken, but they're still treasure to me. Some of them are holiday related, still treasure to me. I didn't want to let them go, so I put them here in the raised garden, and we're going to continue to fill all of this. With teacups and flowers and lights and all of the pretty things that I love.
I'm scared of spiders.
We have crab spiders here.
I don't like crabs either.
Get a picture of that and get an educational thing up on the thing and let the people know what crab spiders are, because we have crab spiders here. And I don't know that much about them either, so let's get a little documentary of what crab spiders are. Now, here's a really fun story as well. Again, collected a whole bunch of these things from many, many years ago, so there's sentimental stuff in it. Here's a fun story from the narrator, though. I was married for 20 years until recently, this past January. My ex-husband had a piece of Lenox ware from when he was engaged previously, even previously from his youth, in his collection that he just kind of kept shuffling around. It shuffled and shuffled and sorted and sorted and sorted until the whole thing was down just to a few pieces for memory purposes. When we split, we divided a whole bunch of stuff up. He gave me a whole bunch of things for One Piece Planet and donated a whole bunch of things that raised money this weekend, so thank you so much for that. And I was able to take the last piece, the last few pieces of this One Piece collection, and I added it to the garden because I felt it was necessary and sentimental and needed to be there. It's so weird and so like interesting that that collection just condensed and condensed and condensed, but there's going to be a special part of it here in the garden just for you, Joe and Grace, because that's her name from way back in the day. But these two creamers and sugars are from that little story. So story from the narrator, that's a little personal piece. Get it? Piece? I keep saying a lot of piece. Eee. So one piece of me, one piece of you, one piece of us. We are definitely on a journey. Do you see my vision for this?
I see the vision. I feel it too.
Yeah, it's got good
Watch
energy.
out for the spider web above your head, Devin.
Oh my God, look at the size of that
There's
thing.
literally a giant spider web above your head.
It's a crab spider. Oh
Let's keep
shit,
moving
oh
this
shit,
way,
oh
actually.
shit, oh fuck, oh my God, oh my God.
I can't run. I broke my leg climbing.
Okay. Local artists. There are a lot of local artists here. They have beautiful pieces of art. I would like to display one piece of their artwork here at One Piece Planet. There is a nursery just a block away. I want to get with them to help create the space. Again, community, community, community. For right now, we're still creating. We've got a stream to get going on. We have a Patreon account. The Patreon account is for you guys to go in, and if you believe in this beautiful, beautiful space and this energy and in me and in you and in growing One Piece, One Love, One Piece as a philosophy, as a way of being, of letting it go, and of really, really getting back to yourself. The love, the motherly love that you give to you, yourself, and then you're able to spread that joy and that happiness, and it becomes more contagious. So if you want to share and donate to us, go to the Patreon account. I think in the process of falling down the One Piece rabbit hole, you watch the show, you collect the cards, you play the game, you watch other streamers, you watch other content creators, you watch all these people making money left and right on trading cards and this and that, and everybody's getting more likes or more this or more that. And it started to dawn on me that this was much bigger than trying to be the best streamer, much bigger than trying to be famous or popular at being the best streamer or being the best player or at being the coolest or the funniest or the quirkiest or whatever. I think that it's more important that it inspires me just to be a better person for everybody else. And this is a way to really, truly feed the poor, house the homeless, you know, clothe the unclothed. I don't know. I mean, if you want to run around your birthday suit, I guess whatever. That's what they did in Eden, right? Wouldn't that be part of the memory? God made man. Man made clothes.
I made a mistake trying to climb that tree.
Some people just got to see for themselves. But I went ahead and let go of the wheel, so wherever he goes next, I will follow, because wise men still seek him. That's Monkey D. Luffy. Guys, this is just such an incredible thing to let you guys know what we did in 3 days of our very first grand opening weekend of One Piece Planet, the Return to Eden OPP weekend. Day 1 was 76 berries. Day 2 was 150 berries. Yay, us. Old treasures, new treasures, broken treasures. The one piece that you were missing was found here at the One Piece Planet. And thank you guys so much as a community for coming together. Day 3, we made $14, 14 berries.
I'm just coming for your kneecaps. You know you got to bring more than that next time.
But Almond, look at the kind of movement that we can do together. All joking aside, $240. We're going to round that up to $250, and we're going to take 10% tithing and give it back to the community. We're going to go like this. The first need is going to be food. So we're going to get a 10%, a $25 gift, 25 berry gift card for food, and get that in our stash, in our loot, in our treasure, so that we can pass that back out into the community for somebody who needs it. And then as we move along and this starts to roll forward, like let's say for instance, next weekend is the same kind of weekend and we have another 25 to put it back out into the community, we'll do it in gas. We'll do like food, fuel, food, fuel, food, fuel, food, fuel. And each time we get in the monies, we'll alternate it like that too. That's how we'll purchase them. We'll go like food, fuel. The same way that Monkey D needs his food to fuel and fight for what's right.
They need cola as fuel.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. How do you like that idea?
Not a sponsor. Sprite.
Oh yeah, I'm not sponsored yet. But if you want to sponsor us, get in on the early stages. All right. You don't want to miss out on this.
This is a great movement.
This is a multi-corporation, multi-level corporation.
That's right. It's got like a built-in billionaire group. I use the P because One Piece Planet plates philanthropy, right? That's another P word.
We billionaires up in here.
We billionaires, right?
We want to get in on this.
Exceeding it.
Also, if you don't get on this, we're taking your kneecaps. It's just the rules. The law of nature.
It is. Thank you for being here as my Zorro, taking those kneecaps, not getting lost, being here on time with the navigator in tow. One piece, one love, one piece.